The Netherlands is for many countries the gateway to Europe, with a big port of Rotterdam and the freight port of Schiphol being very important, and they both are linked to a multimodal transportation network in which road transportation and water transportation are dominant. And one could say that freight and logistics is really part of the Dutch DNA. However, we are a very densely populated country on a fairly small piece of land, so we're chasing big challenges also, not in terms of transportation, but also in relation to sustainability and climate change. Developing and optimizing our multimodal network, including train and waterways, is really key to us. This brings me to our first joint CEDR research on freight and logistics, and this has been conducted by the consortium FLUXNET on behalf of Germany, Sweden, Norway and the Netherlands. And the underlying problem to this project is that in the field of spatial planning, freight and logistics and infrastructure, there sometimes seems to be a disconnection, and it is important that those functions work closely together in order to establish multimodal networks. FLUXNET has created a toolbox with multimodal examples in all different European countries and regions, and brought this together in a toolbox. The examples of the toolbox have been tested in 4 testbeds, being Norrköping, the Ruhr area, the Torino region in Italy and Rotterdam. All testbeds were quite enthusiastic about the results of the research, so I would really recommend to join in with the presentation on FLUXNET. Don't miss that. The next research project of CEDR was conducted by FALCON and was dealing actually with a certain logistics knowledge gap, you could say, in order to, which is necessary to solve this as part of optimizing a multimodal network. And especially the research was focusing also on the different roles of logistics stakeholders as part of logistics chain. It is very important that road authorities really understand how this logistics world works and who determines what in the logistics chain. Besides, FALCON was also focusing on the important role of data change and the role that could play in optimizing logistics chains. We're talking about the exchange of logistic data, but also on all kind of traffic information data. I'd like to invite you on the FALCON presentation on this. Don't miss it.